The expectancy theory of motivation is a process theory. Process theories focus on cognitive processes. The premise of expectancy theory states that the likelihood of an individual acting in a certain way depends on the extent to which the individual expects a certain outcome and how significant that outcome is to the individual. Most, if not all, employees have their own personal goals that they work towards in an organization. These goals are realized through organizational rewards or work outcomes. It is important that the organizational rewards fulfill the employee's personal goals and how much does the employee want those rewards. This can also be seen as the value the employee gives to the work outcomes. The four variables listed are factors that are important to employees, which in turn motivates them according to the expectancy theory. These variables are individual effort, individual performance, organizational rewards or work outcomes, and personal goals. Based on these three variables, there are three different relationships, that of expectancy, instrumentality, and valence. Expectancy is a subjective likelihood of an effort resulting in an outcome. Next, instrumentality is an employee's perception of the likelihood that performance will lead to organizational rewards or outcomes. Finally, valence is a measure of the extent that the employee desires the rewards or work outcomes. Nora Lang was hired at Financial Technology Services as an analyst, which is an entry-level position typically reserved for recent university graduates. A promotion for Nora Lang as an analyst to associate would happen relatively quickly within the next couple of years, depending on her performance. Before starting her training, Nora Lang was so excited about starting her career in financial consulting at FTS. The first day of her training, she was hoping for a strong start to her career, all which points to her desire to advance in the company. When Nora Lang was offered a full-time job at FTS, the representative mentioned that the firm was very impressed with her performance during the interviews. Even though the pay was non-negotiable, the company made sure Nora Lang knew that this job could offer her diverse global opportunities in the future. Nora Lang decided that FTS was the best fit for her personality and her career interests. Now, with all that being said, it can be argued that FTS is using the expectancy theory of motivation to motivate its employees to work hard in the company, benefiting both the organization and its employees. FTS capitalized on Nora Lang's desires to work in technology and finance as a recent university graduate. The four variables of the expectancy theory resonate with Nora Lang. As a recent university graduate working at FTS, Nora Lang would be sure to put in individual effort to increase her performance, so there's high expectancy, leading to organizational rewards or work outcomes, which is high instrumentality, all of which are her personal goals that displays high valence. The expectancy theory can explain the pay discrepancies at FTS. As previously mentioned, Nora Lang's salary was non-negotiable. In order to increase her salary, Nora Lang was expected to work hard, leading to better performance, and only then would she be rewarded by a promotion and higher pay, which is what she ultimately wanted from the start. It is highly likely that the expectancy theory of motivation was being used for all recently hired employees, regardless of their starting salary, which probably varied depending on the skills and the experiences the new hires brought to the organization. The only option newly hired employees at FTS had to increase their pay was simply to increase their performance. The expectancy theory used on employees motivated them to work hard. We now turn to Jose to explain why Nora Lang and Ryan Nielsen were unsatisfied.